Anyway, before we get started on this game, we should probably try to amp you guys up as much as we can beforehand. Don't forget that next week there will be no, strictly speaking, Liquibition, but we will be having our Xmas special Liquibition with between Twisted and old Eriador, or however you want to say that, Liquid Drone. And that's set to be a hilarious classic with bringing back maps such as Jungle Story, Guillotine, and you know, all those maps that you've all forgotten and cherish so much in your nostalgia. So we can look forward to that. We've got TL Attack with Chill coming up, and we might as well start the game now. So here we go. Here's the start, and we've got JF in the bottom left in a lovely shade of teal, in the bottom right as in purple. Really nice. Anyway, going back to our Christmas special, we've got Team Liquid Attack versus Chill. I mean, you gotta get in on that. I mean, how often do you get to bash the resident strategy for a mod? Not every day. So get into that, show them that your build does work after all. We've also got the 2v2 tournament, so sign-ups are now open for that. We've got about 5 or 6 teams already registered. I mean, I'm expecting that to go up to at least 16, possibly bigger if we get a good turnout. So definitely get in on that. We've got a nice custom-made map from, what are they? Ruber Map Nation, is it? I think so. And that's nicely created by us by Night Maju. We've also got the Race Wars capping off the week, which should be awesome. So definitely get on that for a nice chilling out, unwinding end of the year. And we see JF is actually going for a fast expand. Don't worry, we haven't forgot about the game yet. And so yeah, and these guys right now are fighting for $100 or $25 for the runner-up. And the winner of this game will go on to defend his title in 2 weeks' time against whoever challenger we pick. That should be awesome. I mean, we've got a couple good challenges lined up, but it depends on who takes us, who's going to come up and play. Anyway, moving on to the game, we've got DinOt going for a 12 pull.
11
That's
pull.
rather peculiar.
11 pull, yeah.
Oh, 11 pull, 12 pull. That's rather peculiar. I mean, maybe it's just to fake him out and try force him to build some cannons, but I would expect it a 12 hatch, really.
Yeah.
And
yeah, that's a strange
JF
build.
is building a rather.
I mean,
he's doing a rather interesting wall.
Yeah, I mean, definitely interesting. I mean, I don't know what he's got planned for this. You know, 12 pull isn't a terrible build. It's mainly a defensive build, though, if you expect your opponent to go something like 2-gate. But clearly that's not going to happen. But it's not going to hurt his economy that much if he plays it standard afterwards, although JF is not going to have to worry about He's going to basically have the same timing for things as he would against a 12 hatch. He's still going to be able to go Nexus, then Cannons. So that's the disadvantage of going 12 pool, of course, as a Zerg. And here we're seeing the pool come up, and a couple of Lings are going to come out. No, it looks like we're going to see Cannons first, actually. I guess I misspoke about the timing.
Well, actually, you're right. On a normal map, you are able to get the Nexus up before those Lings pop. However, the rush distance on Rider Valkyries isn't that long, so those cannons may be because he's scared of the rush distance, because he's not familiar with this map. So I guess he's just playing on the safe side.
Right, and yeah, so we're seeing the Lings chasing up here. Another drone following up, and that drone might be going for a third here. Most likely is going to be going for that third base. And JF is going to try to figure out where that base is. I believe there is a gas at the upper right, but no, he's going to go for the mineral, it seems. And that mineral is going to be a little bit hard to defend if he doesn't mine out the little minerals at the natural. Well, I guess he can walk around, but it'll be a little bit...
Hello. I think we have just lost cholera. I think. We're getting a mass attack of lag here. And I think we're okay. Cholera, are you still around? Earth the cholera, hello! And it doesn't look like we've got cholera anymore, and he's lagging out the game something terrible.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Looks like the snowstorms here have really messed up the internet a little bit, and...
I see.
Okay, hopefully I'm back for...
And we're still getting a lot of lag here. What do you say, guys? Do we drop cholera?
Good.
Oh no, you're back?
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
you're back for good.
Shit.
Okay, we've got JF scouting around with 2 probes, which is, I guess, is good because it allows him a little
Hello
leeway
there,
on
can you
how
hear
to
me?
get around and some things. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Cholera? No, he's gone. So. Okay, so anyway, I'll be casting this for the next little while, all by myself, until he gets back on Vent. And so we got the natural expansion just coming up online now for JF, which, you know...
Yeah, you can
really
drop me if you want, but...
kind of
I mean, I am back for good. Sorry about that.
Yeah, hello. I was chatting to your Vent lag, it was kind of hilarious.
Yeah. Yes, I can hear you. Yeah, sorry about that. Yes.
It's all good. Seems we're past it now, I think. And so we're going up to lair tech now for DinOt, and I mean that's, you know, pretty much expected. He's gone for the 3 base lair. And I would expect him to probably put up another hatch in the main about, or Hydralist Den by now. And Cholera, hello, come back to me.
Hello, okay, I think we're live again. I'm sorry about that. I was trying to say there were
It's
snowstorms in the northeast, and freaking internet sucks because of inches of snow. But anyway, back to the game, I guess. I haven't been watching for a second trying to fix this, so why don't you go ahead?
Yeah, well, there's nothing too interesting going on right now. I mean, DinOt's cleared out the small mineral block, and he's got access to his 3rd. JF is trying to harass with his 1st Zealot, and that's not going to be too successful with, what, 6 slings out? I mean, and that should stop it fairly amply, but he will be able to scout the Hydralist tech, which should, you know, it should be bolstering his confidence knowing what's going on. On top of that, we've got DinOt starting to research Lurker tech, so, I mean, he's probably going to go for some kind of Lurker Hydralist push, or even just a Lurker contain on this map, which, you know, haven't seen it in a while, but it's perfectly viable.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah.
With a bunch of ramps up and down, if you can get to the where the Overlord is for DinOt, if you can put some lurkers right above there on that ramp, it becomes exceedingly hard for the Protoss to move out. You know, you just get such map control. You can pick up a lot of bases, but you know, it's going to be a while before you can do that. We'll see if JF pressures him before that, prevents him from moving out so far with his lurkers. Now that he knows it's 3 base Hydra here, most likely lurkers, and he's going to get his, you know, he's going to get a couple Corsairs out and do some more harassing and scouting.
I don't know what JF is doing right now. He's got a Stargate, a Citadel, and a robotics facility. I mean, either he's really scared about lurkers. Either he's really scared about lurkers and wants to get that obs up really, really quickly, or maybe he wants to defend... Okay, he's getting the Templar Archives. He does not want to defend with Reavers. He's going to be going for a faster observers, which should hopefully minimize the impact of those lurkers, and probably stop himself from getting contained.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Corsair now is going to spot probably the first lurkers when they come out eventually. Looks like an Overlord got killed there also. Yeah, by the Corsair. And, you know, this is a map with multiple levels. I don't know if you just mentioned, you know, 3 levels to it, and you could see a lot of battles in the back after a while. If the game goes longer and they take those bases at the corners, certainly that's a possibility. I'm a little bit surprised that DinOt didn't pick up the gas at the upper right, instead going for this mineral only. It's not that much harder to defend, and getting a 3rd gas would have given him a big advantage, especially because he's going for just 3 hatcheries in the beginning. You know, it's not a lot of economy, and he now is getting his 4th hatch in his natural instead of expanding again, so this is kind of strange given that he's going for a lurker build, and, you know, he really wants to, I guess, just play it very safe, but I don't know, it could be bad against JF, who's, you know, going to get a very strong mid-game army anyway, and you might as well get some more gas so you can have stronger tech units. But anyway, here comes the lurker attack. He's actually going to go all in here, well, not all in, but he's going to kill a cannon there, and that's actually really good, and he's going to be able to probably kill the forge and the gate here.
Yeah, that's very nice play by DinOt. I mean, he didn't have many units, but he managed to pick off a small weak point in JF's wall, and he's going to be able to get a small advantage from that. But I am, as you said, surprised that he didn't take another expansion with that 4th hatchery. I mean, the thing is about this map is that, the Dark Templar and Observers are going to be able to stop that, and Gotta love Dark Templars. The thing is about this map, I mean, lots of people have seen the infamous Rock versus July GIF, where July just masses a whole bunch of units on the minimap all over the Rock. And I mean, Sauron Zerg is really, really strong on this map because of that. And probably because of July's overall dominance on this map, especially versus Protoss. I mean, this was one of the maps that he was nearly undefeated on, if I can remember correctly.
Yeah, exactly. And I am surprised that we're not seeing Sauron Zerg here, because there's, you know, where the DT is going. Those are two bases that Zerg can take fairly early on, and if they have central map control with you know, low tech units, they can do fine defending them, and you know, just mass up a ton of units. But I'm very surprised that we're seeing 5 hatcheries now. So okay, we're going to see another big break here. Definitely, this is not tending towards a late game here. What we're going to see is DinOt try to end it fairly early because he's going for all these bases. Meanwhile,
but JF,
all these units. Yeah, JF is expanding.
But JF is going for a Dark Templar drop. Dark Templar drop in DinOt's main, and I don't know if he's realized it, but there is, however, an Overlord there, so I don't think that's going to be too effective. And oh my god, it's walked right past the Hydralisk, and it's going to get lots of drone kills. And there's still another Dark Templar hidden away in the shuttle, and it's up to 3 kills already, 4 kills. Even DinOt's trying to go for the mass attack at JF's main, but 7 kills for the attack, 8 kills, 9 kills. Oh, he's cleared out the entire drone line in the main. That's very bad for DinOt.
Terrible.
I mean, JF is trying to take his third, but those Hydralisks will shut it down. But I mean, that's lots of damage done there by that Dark Templar. I mean, DinOt has only just realized that he's just lost all his units, all his drones in his main to that Dark Templar. Very nice play by JF. Great harass. I mean, here comes the attack now from DinOt, and it's gonna force JF back into his natural to defend, and hopefully he can defend this. I mean, he's still very low on units.
Yeah, this is, you know, really interesting because DinOt's basically forced to attack now. He knows he's behind. He needs to do some damage. Oh, great storm, though, just as I say that. Oh, man, all those Hydras caught underneath there, and that's going to be a very, very difficult choke point to break because of this Psionic Storm. And, you know, maybe he could try attacking from 2 angles. I don't know, but DinOt's lost 12 drones. That's going to hurt him a lot. And, you know, the way he's playing, he needed every drone he can get because look at his, you know, new base is just pumping drones now. He's just trying to get saturated at the right side. You know, it's very, very low on drone count. Another DT going in, getting 2 kills already. That was the second DT that was part of that drop. But just, you know, it's really unfortunate for DinOt that he was busy moving his large army when the DT was busy slaughtering drones. So, you know, he slowed down JF a little bit, but JF is definitely in the lead at this point.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, JF will be looking to take his third once he gets enough units to be able to defend off that Hydra Lurker push. And here we go, here comes another Hydra Lurker push. And I don't know if DinOt's got enough to take this. I mean, oh, brilliant storm dodge right there. I mean, oh, the second one isn't so good, but the Observer is still up. And oh my god, DinOt has managed to do it with avoiding those 2 storms really well. I mean, JF is losing a lot of units, and I mean, DinOt's got to be happy with that. I mean, oh, he hasn't been able to take out that base though, so I mean, he won't be completely satisfied with that, but he should still be happy that he managed to take out lots of the gas-intensive units there.
Yeah, he should be happy with that, but I mean, his economy is just barely online, and really, I mean, looking at his main base, he still has very few drones there, and he's basically have to rely on using these Hydralisks to deal massive damage, to at least shut down this new base. He's going to go in once again, JF warping in a number of photon cannons. The Templar has enough for just 1 storm. Let's see where he places it. Good storm dodge there by DinOt, and DinOt now going in with a lot of Hydras. Just a couple of Dragoons left to defend. Dragoons are not good against this many Hydras, and I think JF was very well prepared for Lurkers, but not well prepared for this mass Hydra build. Now he's going back with a couple of speed lots. Another Lurker coming into the fray here, and I think DinOt is going to take down this Nexus, and yeah, JF cancels. So this is going to give him some breathing room, and it's going to allow him to stay competitive in this game. Although he's still in trouble unless he takes a new base, because JF just, you know, he can hold off at 2 bases, and now he's picking the middle of the map, and that's actually a smart move, I think.
Yeah, taking the island is good in this situation because DinOt just doesn't have the minerals and the gas to dedicate towards getting speed and drop to be able to take out that island effectively. So JF will be able to get his third online, and it will have gas, unlike DinOt's third. So he will move it ahead with the gas count, and DinOt really does need to get his 4th and 5th online rather quickly to be able to compensate for that.
Yeah, DinOt, of course, does not have any upgrades, nor does he have any evolution chambers to get them. He's been just preoccupied with this 5-hatch Hydra rush, and, you know, the longer and longer it goes, the less chance it has of working, of course. because JF is just going to build up enough High Templar that's just going to become completely ineffective. He's still very goon heavy, actually. Might be a bit of a mistake against pure Hydras, but he doesn't matter if he gets all those High Templar out and charged up, because Hydras just melt under them. Those 4 lurkers probably aren't going to be doing that much unless he's just going to contain. Yeah, he looks like he's just going to contain. He knows he can't break JF right now, but he needs to expand. He's finally getting an expansion at the inside 2 o'clock position. And still, you know, he's still slightly behind, although those recent attacks have been good. JF trying to scout there, Corsair goes down, and Observer will also barely live. But yeah, I mean, interesting. We need to see DinOt put down some evolution chambers, though, and think about a longer game. I mean, I don't think he's going to be able to do it with just, you know, just a Hydra push, so he needs to start thinking about the play game.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, the game is pretty much even about now, depending on how JF is able to storm. And I mean, DinOt isn't upgrading storm yet, so I mean, he's really got his work cut out for him. He's really got to be able to push in with these Hydra Lurker and do a lot of damage. Here comes the push. This is going to be the game-defining moment. Who is going to take out Liquibition number 25? Who is going to be? Is it going to be DinOt or is it going to be JF? And JF is backing off from the Lurker contain, and he's going to take his third. He's going to secure the ground, take his third, and that's going to put him in relatively good position to be able to do this, to defend his title once again. And the Dark Templar is now coming around the back, and here comes the break in the natural, and this is it.
No, retreat.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
it's not it.
No,
He's
holding
back.
our breaths here. Holding our breaths here. Plexus holding his breath, waiting for it to work. Nope, pulling back both sides, not wanting to engage. Good try there by DinOt, but you know, there's just those High Templar are just so critical, and JF has been showing great storms. In fact, I'd say his unit of this series has been the High Templar and not the Reaver. In fact, I have not been impressed by his Reaver play, but I've been impressed by his storms.
Yeah, I agree. He's going to have to forfeit his Reaver title after this, I think. And here we go. Here's the attack. JF is moving out. Oh, brilliant storms there. Brilliant storms. And he's forcing DinOt back. Oh, losing a ton of Hydras to those storms. And oh my god, that's it. JF has got this game, I think. He is defending amazingly with those units. DinOt can't attack. He can't press the attack much longer. He's rushing over some Zerglings to push him back further, but I think JF is going to secure his title for another season.
I think so too. I mean, it's just so hard for him to come back. The Nexus is up right now, so JF's economy is going to be doing alright, although he is mined out in his main. But DinOt is, well, the way the Zerg mine, of course, they do mine slower, so he's at 4 bases. I won't say it's quite over yet, although the longer JF stays in, basically, with this new base up, the better it is for him. But DinOt has a lot of units, so let's not call it too early. Those High Templar are out of energy, so if basically DinOt has just been so aggressive. Oh man, JF also with a Dark Templar there at the inside too. DinOt's been really not able to take too much advantage of his expansion there, and he really needs to get it done at this point. He's not even worrying about. Well, actually, no, he is getting upgrades finally, but you know, he still needs to attack. I don't think he can sit back at this point.
Yeah, I mean, he really needs to do something now. I mean, his economy is starting to lag quite a bit behind, and this attack is becoming less and less and less effective. I mean, JF is starting to pull out to a 50 supply lead, and I don't know much about supplies in PvZ, but 50 supply is significant, even if it is mostly drone. And so he's moving out now, and he's going to try to challenge this contain.
Yeah, he is. He's going to try to challenge. This reminds me a lot of Blue Storm, where you're trying to go uphill there, but he has a nice enough ball there that he could probably do it. Although DinOt does have a good angle. He has great angles here, as do the entire series with his Hydras. Is it going to be enough, though? It looks like one of the Observers gets stormed, but it looks like, no, it will break. This contain will not hold. There's just too many storms. Wow, DinOt getting stormed apart here, and this Juggernaut that is JF is going to push out, and DinOt's army just melting under storms. I gotta say, I mean, let's start calling him the Storm King of Foreigners, because this guy's got some Jangbi storms this entire series. Of course, Jangbi, a great Korean stormer, probably the best known for his storms of any Korean Protoss, but JF is certainly showing absolutely great storms, and I think he has taken a decisive advantage that I think it's going to be very hard for DinOt to come back from.
Yeah. I think we can start calling this right now. I mean, he's got his macros online, 3 bases, full tech. He's just going to storm through this base here, and he's not even going to have enough chance to get some more lurkers up. and I don't think DinOt can hold it for much longer, and JF is going to should be taking this game very, very shortly.
Yeah, he really should. I mean, Lurkers are going to come on barely in time. Oh, Storm on the Lurkers.
Oh, 6 storms. Amazing storm.
Yeah, really good storms. I think the Observer got stormed, but it doesn't even matter. Those Archons are just... I mean, yeah, the Observer
JF
definitely
just doesn't
got
care
stormed.
about the Observers anymore.
No, he doesn't care.
He doesn't care anymore. He can just storm his way through. He can storm his way through.
Yeah.
And DinOt is going to really, really struggle to hold on this. I mean, the problem with DinOt this game is that he hasn't been able to get his 4th online and be able to really compete in the macro game.
Oh,
and
that
he's
storm
paid the price.
killed all
and
3 of them. Yeah.
Oh, wow. JF has just shown amazing control. I mean, okay, now DinOt is coming around the back and trying to harass the 3rd base, but I think there's more cannons than there are Hydras, and that's not going to work.
No.
JF is just piling on the pressure in the natural lane, and I think we've got to say that an impressive series. And there you go, the GG, and that's it. Good game, all over. Wow,
JF
what
wins
an amazing
the
series.
Liquibition 25. Yeah, really, I mean, that's one of the best series I've seen among foreigners, to be absolutely honest, and, you know, complete props to DinOt for standing, you know, getting to Game 7 and looking like he was going to win, you know, getting to 3-1 at one point, but JF, I mean, the rock of the foreigners, the Canadian, takes it in the end. Wow.
And JF is going to pick up another $100 for that win, and props to him, well done. And wow, I'm still getting over that series. I mean, I'm pretty sure we'll be uploading the replay sometime, so we'll be able to watch those in replay form, or you can listen to me and Cholera banter on about junk for a while in the VODs. And, you know, join us next week for our Christmas special, and we're going to go through a great program. We've got great stuff lined up. Join in the 2v2 tournament. I mean, we'll get some post-liquidation stuff as well. I mean, great series. Well done to JF. Better luck next time, DinOt. I mean, your play was amazing, but you just couldn't overcome Rider Valkyries. And so I guess that's it from this Liquibition number 25. So from myself and Cholera, we'll see you next week.
Yeah, thank you very much for inviting me along. It was a lot of fun, and hope you guys enjoyed my commentating too. Great series, great game, and have a good holidays, everyone.